Hello friends, just want to quickly show you the progress I've been making on the scenery for the Clash on Little Pond short animation. So, as you may know, I've been compressing the top PNG textures so that I use less memory, and for the compressed DC3 DXT5 format, the only format that Blender can actually save memory. VRAM memory actually. So, putting it simple, every time you load a texture, it has to be decompressed, and so it can be read by the GPU. And if your texture is 1 megabyte decompressed, it can be like 4 megabytes, for example. And the other end, if you use the compressed textures like this is using now, as you can save a lot of memory because the size of the texture is actually the same size that, or almost the same size that the GPU you'll use. So in this case we had like 14 gigabytes of VRAM being used, and now as you can see, with all the effects on, all the objects, all the food, all the shares, water, volumetric water actually, and also volumes on the scenery, and bloom with the compositor, and also the painting style, the painting effects. And it's around 75, actually it's less than 75% stable VRAM uses, like 8.4 gigabytes now. So this is recording also, so you can see it's fluid, but yeah, it's recording at the same time, so that will use for sure some of it. And it does, because I already tried it. It's a little bit slower than I used to see it, but even so, not bad at all. And as you can see, I can easily navigate to the scene. Not as easy as in solid mode, but easy even so. As you can see, glass, and everything. At least now it's usable. Before it wasn't. Before you could not rotate the screen at all. It would just be stuck. So here I have my performance measuring tools. The H-top, this is a Linux terminal thing, and the NV-top that measures the NVIDIA card. The H-top measures the CPU speeds. So as you can see, the CPU is not having any trouble, even so it's encoding this video, but it's clearly not the bottleneck. It hardly go over 100% of usage in any core. It is a lot less actually in most of them. So that's all good. Memory RAM from the system, that's also almost nothing. Like it's actually very not much. I think that is not even half. As you can see, memory is in this point at 22 gigabytes of memory being used. So that's a lot of it. Now, this is the Firefly, by the way. I'm bringing it now, and yeah, it's already lights up the tail. It already has this light that going on and off. Actually, fireflies, they are not, some people don't consider it very pretty, but we made an effort for this one to be, and I think we more or less succeed on that. I like it at least. And yeah, what else? The scenery is pretty much complete. It's done actually. It's missing a few assets like cache machine, and I have a few more noted around here, but yeah, cache machine, we need actually cache. We need also forks and spoons and stuff. garbage bag, garbage bin, but that's pretty much that. So everything else is good. Now, what we are doing next, we need to do the rigging for all the frogs. I'm doing the rigging for the firefly myself. Frogs are from Michael B. Colina, and it's working on it. And as you can see, the firefly has not much scenes, just one or two, so it doesn't require a fancy rig. I'm just adding work bones, something that can deform the geometry. And I also add the inverse kinematic bones and stuff, so it can help landing and stuff like that. But it's pretty much just a work rig, no controls, no nothing special, just something that I can deform the characters. And yeah. So after that, we will need to start animating. Also, I need to end the complete storyboard. But that's after that. After we have the rigs and after I complete the storyboard, it's time finally to start animating the movie. Make action happen. And that will be interesting because there are between 150, 160 shots. That's a lot of them. Even if you take just 3 days for each, it's a lot of days if it's made by just one person. So for sure I'll need some help with the animation. And I'm still trying to figure out a way of doing that. Perhaps some volunteered work or other kind of work. Or other kind of hypothesis that I'm not still remembering one. But yeah, this is the scenery. Hope you like it. It's complete, and it will look more or less like this. This is daylight. Obviously, this will be on the nighttime, and missing the sky completely because it will be the pure sky, the new one. That will come very soon from 3D Vision. That's a link above if you want to take a look on the first thread, on the first post. And yeah, that's pretty much that for now. So this is how I measure the performance. This is my simplification. And I made it run in the RTX 360. So I'm actually happy, and it does work very well. Texture compression is really what you should do once you have the scenery completed. You actually should do this because it saves you a lot of memory and saves a lot of frustration.